Welcome back. Taking a look at the local news. Brainstorm is the first ever educational game show series to be staged in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And behind what I consider a bold idea and certainly a bold step is a bold team of professionals from an institution called Learning for Living. The owner and manager of Learning for Living, Kimsha Williams, said that since being fully operational in 2014, Learning for Living has gathered a total of about 200 students in their program.
Here myself, along with a team of professionals, other teachers like myself, we mentor and support students who need reinforcement in sciences. Well, Learning for Living is a business I started 2 years ago in 2014 after I left teaching in the public school. And today we have influenced the lives of over 200 students. Here we provide private tutoring in the sciences, that's chemistry, physics, biology, as well as we provide tutoring in mathematics and English. We don't reteach lessons to students that they would do in school, but mainly what we do is provide extra support. We provide help in terms of them preparing for tests that they have, helping them with their SBAs, reinforcing things that they don't understand. A lot of times students have misconceptions and they need practice. Extra practice is what our students need a lot of times. So myself as well as my team, we help students after school. So students come down to our classrooms after school between say 3:15, 3:30 and 5 o'clock, and each day we have about 2 classes running, sometimes 3 classes. Students sometimes come for one-on-one sessions. We form them into study groups and things like that. So we provide support for students who are in 3rd, 4th and 5th form in the secondary school.
The Learning for Living is about to launch SPG's first ever educational game show series called Brainstorm.
This summer we are going to have a game show series that we've called Brainstorm, and apart from Brainstorm and Destination A Plus, we've had Accelerate and a number of other programs. So Learning for Living capitalizes on these days when students have all day to just have fun and to come and learn. When I got Yolanda on board, I was telling her, well, I told her we're having a game show, you know, because the students were excited about it, because we use games a lot in our own teaching. We have Jeopardy. When it's exam time, we try to use games to help the students to revise and things like that. So we didn't have a name though for our show. I had a name in my head, The Journey. They said, "Miss, that's boring," you know. So I said, okay, boys, I'm going to interrupt your studying today because my 5th form, we're preparing for exams. And I said, let's just have a session and we're going to brainstorm. There, my darlings came up with the name Brainstorm, and I credit it to them all. And we just developed Brainstorm a little bit more each day with their input.
Yolanda Robinson Green, the project manager, said Brainstorm will have all the glitz and glamour synonymous with Hollywood Games shows.
As part of an audience, Brainstorm is going to be filmed before a live studio audience. So to be part of that, you can purchase a ticket. It's a family event. We want the whole family to come out. And you, the audience, would have the opportunity to win fabulous prizes as well. There'll be audience giveaways, compliments our sponsors. We want you to come out to Brainstorm as a family. Imagine all the glitz and glamour synonymous with the Hollywood game shows, big screens, bright lights, fabulous hosts from across different professions right here in SVG. Performances on every evening of the competition, and of course you, our live studio audience, you're the ones that's going to make this show happen. So we're waiting to have you at Brainstorm.
5 countries vied for top honors in this year's Eastern Caribbean Central Bank ECCB OECS Under-23 Netball Championships at the Honoursville Sports Complex today. The countries taking part are Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and host country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Doris McIntosh, president of the National Netball Championship, said things are in place for the staging of the championships. According to NBC News, Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, Timothy Antoine, is concerned over the potential loss of depositors' savings as a result of high bank fees and charges. The governor was speaking on the Central Bank's podcast ECCB Connects on May 25th. Governor Timothy Antoine explained how that could happen. The issue of increasing bank fees has been discussed at the highest levels in the region, but was thrust into the forefront recently when the Royal Bank of Canada and its subsidiaries announced a $25 monthly charge on personal accounts. Customers in St. Vincent responded by pulling their monies out of the banks in protest. Antoine said high commercial bank fees have led depositors to feel that they are being pushed out of the banking system. He advised persons to weigh their banking options carefully when deciding where to take their businesses. This year's Grassroots Tennis Club's GTC Summer Camp will be held from the 11th of July to the 22nd at the Haddon Hotel Tennis Court on Maurice Road here in Kingstown. Director of the club, Grant Connell, has said that the camp will include the plants and pets projects aimed at providing participants with a sense of appreciation for life and aesthetics. The deadline for registration is tomorrow by way of telephone numbers 456-2128 or 451-2678. More local news when we come back.